the entire week, but I have energy still. Trust me when I say that. Alrighty, and hello there, my fellow guest. How you doing? Any voices in there? Yeah.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah. I just like to at least scare the guests for a little before going to the main screen.
Oh, I see.
Nah, you're
Okay.
fine. Oh, all right. Let's see. 3, 2, and 1. And oh my, what's the oh my? Is it the voice that they have? Kylo Neko, the voice though. You have no idea. But anyways, let's get okay. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop being a simp for the voice once again. That happened already last night when I was trying to get to know them. You don't. You don't need to point it out, Des. Anyways, hi, hello. What may we call you by tonight?
Well, if it's okay with you, I could give the audience here my signature introduction.
Oh yeah, by all means, please go ahead.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
How do, dudes and dudettes? This is Sid Calico. I am a Neko rock star who loves to party and meet new people. It is an honor to be on your chat show, by the way, Sane. Thank you for having me.
Oh my.
You okay there?
Yes, I am. Okay, controlling myself. Hello there, Sid Calico. May I call you Sid, or is that like a no?
No, by all means, please call me Sid.
Okay.
You can also call me Caddy. Caddy is my nickname.
Your nickname. I see your tail is like swinging side to side non-stop. It looks like a
sorry.
chew toy.
Wow.
Anyways, this is supposed to be an interview. Let me stop there. Okay. Hello and welcome everyone to another episode of Vtuber Chat Show. I am your host for tonight, Neo Sane, and I hope that you're having a wonderful day. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to give it a like, or just wait until you watch the episode completely so you can give it a like. You decide. But by any means, please check out Sid Calico's socials, which are gonna be down in the bottom of the description. But if you're watching this right now here on twitch.tv/SaneCisco Live, then check them out right now. They're added in the title. You can just click their names and check out their channel. They are a very, very ongoing VTuber who is on the Vin. As of last night, I was aware what type of journey that they are going through. And do you care to elaborate that story with us? Because I kind of want to tell, but I also want to tell you because I have questions about what you talked to me last night about.
Gladly.
Yeah.
I did tell you, oh, as a matter of fact, I am gonna debut 2 weeks from today. How crazy is that? Is that crazy?
No, not crazy at all. I was a little confused at first. I'm like, wait, debut? But isn't like a debut when you haven't stream? But you have stream. When this is where my VTuber lingo gets confused. But then I remember, yeah, a debut doesn't have to be something that you do at the beginning of your streaming journey. It can be like, an official debut goes in many ways. I myself have several debuts and re-debuts because I had, just a change of character or an additional character, rebranding, all that stuff. So yeah, you have even to this day, I'm still learning about VTuber lingo or remembering. So there's also something. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Actually,
Yeah.
my debut is because, about less than a month ago, I think, I started using this live 2D model that you currently see me using.
I see.
It's a prototype that me and my rig mama call Model 0. So,
0.
Yeah, the day I debut, I'm going to show off Model 1. And Model 1 is a lot nicer looking. It's got a floofier tail, and it's got a jacketless toggle.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that fun stuff.
All right. Yeah. That's a really interesting design overall.
Thank you.
People always talk to me about how open my jacket is, but I think we are equally matched at this point. We can see like 50% of our chest right now.
Well, I could switch to Model 1 and you can see 100% of my chest.
Ayo! Okay, not
Mhm.
here. This is a say so stream. I promise you, Chad. If anything happens out of that, it's gonna be out of an episode of VCS. But right now, let's keep it say so. I say. No, I'm just
It's your
kidding.
show. It's your
Yeah.
show.
Okay. Anyways, there's also something that I wanted to ask about. Something you mentioned last night.
Shoot.
It's about ideas that people have to brand their experiments. And you told me that you were on a VTuber chore. Is that the word you use?
VTuber chore.
Is it a chore?
Define VTuber chore.
I mean, that you said something like that last night. I'm not sure if if I'm correct on the terminology. You told me that you're going around doing just finding your networking or doing collabs, all that stuff. And I'm
Oh,
not sure
oh,
if I
oh,
was
oh.
supposed. I'm not sure if I was supposed to say that, but it sounds so
No,
cool.
no.
It
It's
sounds so
totally
cool.
fine. I misunderstood you. I remember what you're talking. I know what you're talking about. You're talking
Yeah,
about the tour. The tour.
yeah, the
I
tour.
thought you said. I thought you said chore. I'm so sorry.
Ah, you're good. So the tour
Mhm.
with a T. Excuse me.
I'm gonna have. Excuse me while I put this on.
Nah, please, no. There are no dumb questions in this show. If only one's gonna be dumb, it's gonna be my dummy ass when I ask. So when I try to read or say words, my pronunciation is off the window. My people know already. My professionalism sometimes goes out the window, especially when I feel a little bit like insane. You get it? That's my name. Sane, insane. That's just. Well, yeah, no. Hello, Kylo Michael. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, so yeah, well, so what is the tour? What kind of tour are you doing? Do VTubers take tour? Is it like those tours that people take in conventions with like a phone and they go around with the VTuber what someone's walking them? Or have you ever seen that before?
I have seen that, and that would be a fun experience to do one day. But actually, my
Yeah.
tour consists of doing a lot of collaborations and a lot of talk shows, like the one I'm doing with you right now.
Yeah.
I'm going all out with all the collabing and talk shows because my debut is in 2 weeks. So
Yeah.
I wanna spread the word as much as I can. I need all the help I can get.
Yeah. Understandable. That's that's a very what's it called? It's a very admirable goal because you're trying to just expand as much as you can, and that's sometimes for a lot of VTubers that's like their mission. I also would like to elaborate that you're mentioning stuff that is always interesting to me with the whole just branding in general. Regular streamers don't do that. This just came to my mind recently. Like, have you ever met because VTubers are a different breed of streamers or content creators. But have you ever seen I don't know, Tommy54 playing Call of Duty being like, I'm making a debut, and it's just their face cam going around, and it's like VTubers are just built different. They have to create all this stuff. I'm not sure if you understand the angle that I'm going for. VTuber, what do you think about that kind of stuff? What do you think about VTuber culture? I wanted to ask.
Well, if I'm being honest, in the very beginning, I never actually wanted to be a VTuber, but I will say I am glad to be one. I really am. I have
Interesting.
wanted to stream for about as long as I can remember. Thing is, please excuse me.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm taking a water break.
Yeah, take a longer water break. I was typing something on chat because someone just followed. Thank you, Son Goku, and I accidentally triggered my googly eye redeem. This was not supposed to. I can't. Okay, whatever. Let's just leave it there. I swear this is not scripted. I wanted to. This will go off in like a minute. Because right now I shut down. So I'm learning my lesson. I am during these VTuber collabs. I'm doing a test where I'm turning off all my Twitch redeems, because if we had them on right now, we would be getting like text to speech or things thrown at us or just stuff like that. I wanted to do you the honor. I didn't want it to do you dirty. I wanted to just have a nice one-on-one talk, because I feel like you have a lot to say. So I turn off the redeems. But there you go, everyone. Chat a free redeem of googly eyes for what, for the night, I guess.
It's quite all right.
You good?
I
Yeah,
have this philosophy, you know,
yeah.
where if you're streaming scuffed, you're doing it wrong.
If you aren't being scuffed, you mean, I don't know, but I get it.
Yeah. But
Okay.
no,
Hmm.
it's bound to happen. The only thing you can really do when you have scuffed moments is just laugh it off, you know, just
Oh
laugh it
yeah,
off.
yeah. Pretend it didn't happen. Pretend you didn't just dock yourself accidentally to like an audience.
Funny you should mention that. The last talk show I was on, the talk show host accidentally almost doxed himself.
Ah! I'm a professional at doing that. Honestly, I'm a
I
professional.
believe you. I believe you.
Yeah, it's like sometimes, I have a very nice team helping me provide, quality to this show. It's just me
Right.
and myself and all the people inside my head. So I tend to trip on my own wires when I'm walking around the studio. So that's what happens when you see scuff. It's just me tripping on my own camera, my own setup, or stuff like that, and just stuff gets ejected out of the out
Hmm.
the window. That's one handsome cat. Ayo,
Who
Danny.
said that? Who
That's a
said
Danny.
that?
Danny.
Zom Danny. Oh, hi,
Yeah,
Zom
some
Danny.
Danny.
Thank you.
Some
That's so
Danny.
nice of you.
Yeah, some Danny. I've done actually. That's another person that I did a collab with previously. It's an honor to have you here in chat, Danny. I like it when people stop by that I met all over, with these little collabs, and this is honored. This is why I like doing this kind of stuff. Other than networking, I just like seeing familiar faces when I go to a stream or when I visit someone's streams as well. And you seem to have experience as a streamer. You care to share with us a little bit of what is your vibe when you go to when we go to your streams? That's my question to you.
My vibe?
Yeah, your
I
vibe.
would
Yeah, your
have.
vibe.
Oh, I would have to say. I would say that I'm somewhat of a comfort streamer, but whenever
Comfort.
I'm watching YouTube videos,
Yeah.
you know, I can I can definitely be quite a I can be a laugher. I mean, I
Yeah.
can laugh pretty loudly. I have been known to wheeze when I laugh.
Wheeze.
Yeah, yeah. Just show me a video of some dude getting hit in the nuts and I'll roll on the floor. I'll
Let's
just roll
say,
on the floor.
hopefully someone in chat makes you laugh, because if on command I'm no good, but maybe like unconsciously I'm good at making people laugh without knowing. My sense of humor it's just been destroyed by internet humor. You show me a reverb fart, with the most reverb sound effect ever, and I'll probably like laugh at that.
Oh no.
Gen Z humor. Sometimes I have Gen Z humor, unfortunately. Despite no matter how old I am, I still laugh at stuff like that.
It's quite all right. We've all got a little bit of an odd sense of humor. It's it's only natural.
Oh my goodness, there's Casta in chat as well. Hello there. Oh, I have an interesting question for you. All right,
Okay.
so here on the board, I have questions done by either Discord or previously asked questions before that I like to throw into every content creator out there, especially VTubers. And the question is, tell us about your VTuber history. And the history, I don't mean like lore. I mean like, when did you start seeing VTubers? What was like the first VTuber you ever saw, or your VTuber footprint? Like, how did you discover VTubers?
Well, it was the year 2020. Uh, um, that was the year I decided I want to be a streamer. See,
Oh,
and that was also the year I also discovered VTubers. I believe the first VTuber I discovered was one of them. I believe was Gargura, one
Hey
of
yo.
the one of the lovely ladies of Hollow Live. And
Aw,
there were times when I would watch her here or there, and she's adorable and she's fun to watch sometimes. And Kylo Neko's going ah, yeah, everyone going ah, yeah. I have
that's
I
funny.
have I have her ah as one of my sound redeems.
I used to have it too for
Yeah.
a while.
Yeah. And for a long while I believed that I thought that all the VTubers were female,
Oh.
which I don't know. But then I discovered that there were male VTubers, and I
Hmm.
saw how they would stream and just be doing what they're doing, and I thought to myself, I could do that. And one of the first male VTubers I discovered, who by the way is my idol. His name is Vox Akuma.
Ayo. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to stop in here for a second. Did you hear that? Did you hear? He- That's actually a really good frame. I'm gonna have that as my thumbnail. Holy shit. No, yeah, but did you hear that? Oh boy. I just heard Vox Akuma and I went feral. Forgive me. I'm going back. I'm going back. Keep talking.
You okay there?
Yeah, yes, I'm okay. I just went a bit feral after hearing Vox Akuma.
Vox base.
Yes, Vox, yes. So you discovered Vox Akuma and it's on one of your inspirations.
Yeah, and he's my idol, and
Okay,
I've learned a lot from him, a male VTuber, and
of
I
course.
learned that, if he could do that, then so can I, and that's why I'm here.
Awesome, awesome. All right. So here we have another question. This one's from
Okay.
directly from Discord. Our Discord usually asks, like, love to ask people like, where's the inspiration for your username or gamer tag came from? You're called Sid Calico. I think it's almost like very straightforward. You have attributes of a calico cat, if I'm not mistaken. Is that correct?
That is correct.
But more specifically, like, why did you pick why did you pick your username? Was there inspiration, or is it just like I like this design, therefore I will name it like this? Or is this a username that you have for like a long time, or just stuff like that?
Well, see, the thing is, I wanted to have a name that really, stands out. A name that I guess you could say rolls off the tongue.
Yeah,
Something,
branding.
exactly, branding. And I thought, you know what? If I'm going to be a rockstar VTuber, I have to give myself a rockstar name. So I thought, what better rockstar name than Sid? And I
That's
thought,
awesome.
Calico would be a pretty nice last name. I know it sounds a little on the nose, but when you put the two together, the two names, they just roll off the tongue. Sid
Yeah,
Calico.
so true.
It just rolls off the tongue.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I've heard people, go to all kinds of ways. Like sometimes they name their VTuber after their love for something. For example, it's gonna be like, "I do you love cats?" stuff like
I
that.
love cats. I
Yeah.
love cats. I have a pet kitty who is a Russian
Yay.
blue, and she's my baby. She recently turned a
Aw.
year old. Her name is Juno.
That's
And
adorable.
my community in my Discord server, they just love seeing videos and pictures of her.
That's so cute.
You got my chibi art right there.
Yeah, it's time to it's time for me to start dropping images in here. I like to show this
Mm,
one. You gave me the context of this last night.
mm. Yeah, and what was I gonna say?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah. No, you're fine. You're fine. Um, The people in my Discord server, they love seeing videos of her, especially when she's in heat, because that's what
Ayo.
she's the most vocal. They just want to hear her meowing. It's cute for them, but it's not very cute for me because she meows at night. Like, Juno, I love you, but for God's sakes, I'm trying to sleep.
Have you ever watched that meme? It's a video about a Discord call, and there's a kid being like, "Hey, hello, chat. Here's my cat," and it goes like, "Meow, meow," and the entire Discord call is telling the kid to like, "Stop it, stop it." It's just hilarious. I love that video. It's I can't do it justice. I don't want to blow out your ear by imitating the cat, but I think some of you will get the reference. Maybe I'll pop it open on the edit if I remember.
Yeah.
All right. Here's a question. Another.
Okay.
This one's from me, and it is to I always like talking about streaming stories for those who have streamed before, or context to images. So we're gonna play a game. This image is simple, and you can provide the context for us. You have a little chibi of yourself hugging what seems to be a coconut. But I also have
Yes, it is.
We have a game here on the show called Context Please. I found like the most bizarre screenshot or image of your Twitter, which I've been scrolling to, and I show it on stream, and you tell us the context. So it's called Context Please. But right now, let's just go with the Shibi coconut. Can you want to? Because I think it's a pretty wholesome story. You want to share it with the chat?
Gladly, gladly. It all started when I was playing Hitman World of Assassination, and I just so happened to stumble upon a coconut, and I just thought, you know what? For shits and giggles, I'm sorry, can I say shit? Is it okay?
Yeah, yes, you can. You can curse
Okay.
in the show.
Okay. So I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna take this coconut, and I thought maybe it would give my community a little bit of a laugh if I were to act all excited about it, like some kid in a candy store. So I turn back and I grab it. And I'm like, a coconut, and then it just sort of stuck. It's like it's become a staple at this point. Not only in Hitman, but also in Fortnite. Fortnite has coconuts that you can heal yourself with. So every time I find a coconut, I just gotta do that thing, where I find one and it's like a coconut. I have a YouTube video where
Fortnite's so good. Yeah, I think I put it in chat. I think I dropped it in chat. It's called a tropical concussion.
I have another one. Oh yeah, the tropical concussion, the clip. Yeah, I have another one that has a compilation of all the other coconuts that I found. Would it be okay if I were to drop that link in your chat?
No, you're good. You're welcome. You're welcome to drop anything on chat that you want. I've seen you. You're also saying thank you to people in chat, answering stuff. So that's very wholesome. Yeah. Let's see. But right now, I wanna play the context, please. That's what I wanna do. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, then here is the image. Okay, can you please elaborate what is in the middle of the screen and why are you in a jar? Is that a safe story? VTubers in jar never end in a good place,
Okay. This was from months ago. Another VTuber I followed did this challenge where she put out a picture of an empty jar, and she said, put your PNG in this jar, ask no questions. That's actually the second one that I added. The first one I added, I believe, was a picture of Patrick from SpongeBob saying no. The first picture I uploaded was a pickle because it's a SpongeBob reference. Patrick, that's a pickle. Yes. I was hoping if someone would get that reference.
Okay, that was a lot more safer than I thought it would be. But I don't have to give context. I don't have to give context. I'm sorry for I'm sorry for being myself. Okay, I promise I'll behave. because I also have like a unique a commission picture of myself in a jar that I have, because I have like a little tip jar. Then people when they put bits, it fills the jar, and then Chart loves filling me up, and that's just the context of it. And we need no more context other than that. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, I am say so. Thank you, Prim, for clarifying that information 100%. In fact, did you see that on Twitter? The freaking Naosugi VTuber historian, a very big YouTuber that has like 100K followers. They replied to me today and say like, I don't believe that you were say so at all. I was called out by a famous YouTuber. I feel so embarrassed. But hey, this is gonna happen when you keep going on like on a VTuber journey. And I'm gonna ask you, do you have any memorable experience right now so far? Because even though you're gonna debut your new models and all that stuff in 2 weeks after now, what is like something that stands out? Is it streaming stories or something related to your, anything that stands out in your VTuber journey? Any experiences you had? Could be positive, can be negative actually, because I've heard a lot of stories that are very impressive.
Well, I remember when I did this 12-hour stream, I got raided by a group of, I believe, 20-something people,
Oh my goodness.
led by Twisted Savvy, and they all gifted so many subs, like a shit ton of subs, and it led up to a level 12 hype train. And
Oh my goodness,
I got
that's big.
I was at 700 followers back then, and
Ooh.
this was also during my PNG tuber arc, yeah, this was during my PNG tuber arc, and I got so emotional because I never expected anything like that to happen, and it was just one of the nicest things anyone's ever done for me. Yeah, and they were all so nice to me, just saying, please take this, you're very deserving of it, even though I didn't really feel deserving of it.
What? Why would you say that? You sound like an awesome chill dude. I understand that a lot of people in this community, they don't have like the confidence and all that stuff to talk, and they feel like they haven't done much. But if you're nice to people and they can see that, they can surely you're allowed to take a compliment as well. I have to learn on the hard way as well, because my community and also people around me, other VTubers, they've been very nice recently, and I have to thank all of them for just those moments where they really they have made me feel very special and very welcome in this community. And that's what I like about being a VTuber in general.
Yeah.
Aw, speaking of, Red Joker, hello! That's a precious beam. That's actually my previous guest of the show. Oh my goodness, I feel so honored as many of you have been visiting here tonight. I was checking the name you mentioned earlier, Twisted Savvy. Is that from Twitch? A person? Because I was
yes, it is.
Okay, oh, there it is. They're actually streaming right now, ayo.
Mm-hmm.
Never heard of them. Well, let me give them. Oh my goodness, this person is pretty big. There you go. I gave him a follow while we are live. That's such cute. I just like, in general, just getting to know more people. This is why I love doing this kind of stuff. And have you ever done like any other VTuber collabs? What's your experience doing collab with other people?
What kind of collabs exactly do you mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is the part where I like to ask about your taste in like maybe gaming or hobbies in general. And I think you've done other collabs with other people's, right? Like I feel like I saw in one of your VODs that you were doing a collab.
Yes, I have.
So yeah, what's your experience with other VTuber collabs? Have you ever like met people in them, or has it been like only people you trust, or how's your how's your experience, your entire experience just collabing with VTubers? Because that feels like it's something in VTuber culture, because the whole doing collabs. To me, it was never addressed like that until like when I started to get to know VTubers. I'm not sure if I'm being correct in the terminology exactly. Like, where do you meet
Mhm.
people? Can you give us, like, can you give advice to other fellow young VTubers or starting VTubers? Like, how do you do collabs? Get your friends, or do you have like places like Discord or anywhere like that you visit? What's been your approach to this whole VTuber thing?
Well,
Hmm.
usually I would meet them through Twitter, even though it's not called Twitter
Ah,
anymore.
yeah,
Uh,
X,
I
X
would take some,
apparently.
I would take some time to get to know them first, and then I would DM them.
Yeah,
Hey, would you
center.
wanna maybe collab sometime, play Fortnite or
Yeah,
whatever, and then befriend them on Discord. I would also have a VC meeting with them, like the one you and I had last night,
of
talking
course.
about this talk show.
Exactly.
get get to know them better first.
Yeah.
Uh,
You're way too
and
professional. Can I say that right now? Can I interrupt you to say that? Because I've never had people like, I mean, I have, but it's very rare when I get approached like, oh, can I speak to you before we do the show? Get to know you. That's actually like, I was a little intimidated, but I feel very confident now speaking to you. That's good. That's good. Oh,
yeah.
no, you're fine. All right. So let's have another question here from the board of questions, and that is VTuber lore. Let's keep it simple. I know a lot of VTubers have like a lore that is very extensive, but I've asked you, have you ever like built a VTuber lore, or are you like you just picked your favorite thing? I'm a cat. Deal with it now, crowd on chat.
Well, I I can't really decide if I want to keep it as a work in progress anymore. I
Yeah,
mean, I am pretty happy with it. The thing is,
yeah.
though, the reason I've been wanting to change it is because I've been working on it before the new Puss in Boots movie came out, because
Oh,
some of it, I don't know if it's like
good
too
movie.
similar, but let me tell you about it. Okay, so Sid Calico, a rock star who loves to party and meet new people. Cats
Hell yeah.
have cats have 9 lives, as they say. So, at the age of 27, Sid Calico parties a little too hard and he loses his final life. Well, he's about to, but in a dark realm, he meets with Death, and Death makes an offer to Sid, immortality for his soul. Sid accepts so that he can party
Ah.
forever.
Immortality to party forever. That's very rockstar. Like, holy crap, that reminds me of Tenacious D or something like that. Have you ever seen that movie? Please say yes.
A long time ago.
You did? Fucking
A
awesome.
long as a long as fucking time ago in a town called Kickapoo.
Oh my god, you know the reference. I forgot about the lyrics. Even though I watched the movie like almost religiously back then, it was so many times. I listened to the songs too. Well, if you have a question for
Yeah.
chat in chat, it says a question from Prim. Is Sid a distinguished gentleman?
I can be if the moment calls for it.
If the moment calls for it. I mean,
But other times I would have to wear this. So no, I don't really think I am one. But I can be if the moment calls for it.
yeah, understandable. Ask him his favorite of ice cream. So I ask you, do you have a favorite flavor of ice cream? Oh my god.
Cookie dough.
Cookie dough. Yo, based? Based? I love that. I love it. Do you eat raw cookie dough though?
Yes, I
Have you
do.
ever? Oh, okay, that's sick. I'm just kidding. I love it when chat asks questions about food. Sometimes, in some occasions, it has turned into a food war of hot takes. Like, for example, do you prefer boneless chicken or you prefer chicken with the bone?
Boneless.
Boneless? Seriously? Boneless? That's just a nugget.
Or a chicken strip. I mean, I
Chicken
love
strip.
chicken strips, so yeah, I mean,
Boneless. Where's my bone? Where's the
sometimes
bone gang? I like the bone. Chat. You can back me up, right? Oh,
I prefer chicken without the bones because, okay, mainly it's because sometimes I like to go to Sonic and I would get myself one of those chicken strip baskets and I would dip my chicken strips in the gravy. So good.
okay. There you go. I made a poll just for that. That was like the fastest poll I've ever done. Make sure to vote the correct answer, chat. There we go, Bone Gang. Oh no, someone voted for boneless. I hope that's not you. I'm just kidding here. Do you eat your pizza boneless? I know that's a dumb question. Some Danny, why would you ask that? All right, no,
I do not. I do not eat my pizza boneless.
What with a little of Coke to a liter? Wait, oh yeah, do you like what type of soda do you like? I guess that would be an adequate question. We're getting to silly question time. But I have better questions for next. I'm just trying to be like, lighten the atmosphere for everybody.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Favorite soda is the question?
Yeah, if you drink soda at all.
I try not to drink so much of it these days. But if I want to have one that's like nice to drink, refreshing, ice cold on a hot day, I would have to go with something classic. I would have to go with a Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola? Oh, okay. Simple, straight to the point. Yeah, as long as you don't mention anything like Mountain Dew. I don't get it when people can drink that kind of stuff. I am not the type to drink that kind of stuff. Not for me. It's like radiation in a bottle, and people drink it by like the dozen.
I actually used to drink that a lot when I was in high school.
Oof. I gotcha. All right, so here's another question. And this one's gonna be a little spicy. Just a little spicy. Okay. Do you have any hot takes about the VTuber community? Whatever you can think of that stands out to you. What is a hot take? What levels of degree is a hot take? Do you understand? Let's see. A hot take can be anywhere between, things that you have seen that have upset you, or just things that have like, caught your attention in a very negative way, because we always want to bring caution to that kind of stuff. It's always like a cautionary tale when we see VTubers go, get a little hyper, especially on places like Twitter. or anything that you can think of in general. And, so sometimes surprise us if anything, or it will also be a surprise if your experiences so far have been like the most, the most wholesome in general. Do you have anything to say about that question?
My hot take, I would have to say would be, I believe that Seizo VTubers do better than lewd VTubers.
Yo, that is actually impressive. You're like the first one to say that here.
Mainly because I feel like they attract a wider audience range, and that's kind of what I want to go for. I want to be as inclusive as possible, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
With lewd tubers, on the other hand, it's like their audience is more limited, Me, as well as many other Seizo VTubers, I want to be more inclusive, if that makes any sense.
Oh, absolutely. It makes a perfect sense. Honestly, I can agree. I can agree with that. And I'm so glad you put it so eloquently and well. I like the way you put that. The whole reaching a wider variety of audiences. It's not something that often gets brought up, because there's always a hot debate where, YouTubers is like a cheat code. They immediately have all they do is put a picture of this or say this, and suddenly, bam, 100,000s of comments or anything like that on the screen. So yeah, that is something that has happened. Well, it can be true to a certain degree. There's always a side that at the end of the day, when you look at who are the most famous streamers or anything like that, it's always gonna be like the ones that are variety or say so, or doing things like more for like a professional, professional levels or whatever I can, whatever the context is. I think people get it. It's tied the votes.
Right.
Ayo.
Oh, it
Oh.
is. Somebody want to break the tie in the next 1 minute?
1 minute. Oh yeah, there's 1 minute left. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, agree. Also, I feel like there was another question, but for some reason my OBS chat is like stuck and frozen. Let's see. We have, oh, there you go, boneless one. How dare you? How dare you?
Winner.
How dare you? I don't like
Hey,
this boneless.
everyone has their preferences.
Fine, fine. I'll take it. I'll take the L. Anyways,
Oh, come on. Don't be a sore loser.
this is messed up. Yeah, Danny. I freaking hate it here. Just kidding. Anyways, I put on a banner that I found on your Twitter, and it says Sid Calico's
Okay.
debuts August 19. Take a screenshot, chat, so you can remember when that debut is gonna be. Hopefully we'll be able to visit you. Let's see if that's not one of my important appointment dates. I'm looking here at my calendar. It's 2 Saturdays from now. I feel like I'll be around, and that's 11 a.m. Hopefully I'll be around that time if I'm alive or awake, because I'm a bit of a, what type of streamer are you? Are you a daytime or nighttime?
Normally I stream from 11 a.m. my time to around sometime in the middle of the afternoon. So
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
pretty much a daytime.
Pacific time, right? Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, because our times are very different right now. Over here it's like very dark.
Yeah, that's 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, but it'll also be 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Gotcha.
For all you Eastern guys.
Yeah. Is there anything that, okay, let's see about this question. Let's see how I can word this. Oh yeah, that was the question that I saw earlier. Do you have an Oshi? Do you know what an Oshi is?
Define Oshi.
Oshi is, in VTuber terminology, it's like VTubers that you look up to and you want to cheer for them. Do you have like any other fellow VTubers? Or it can be like big corporations, or it can be like indie VTubers that are friends of yours. And Oshi, some people say that, oh, it has to be only one, but it can be many. I have many Oshis, and I'm grown to love so many fellow indie VTubers. I'm subscribed to a ton of them, and I keep following them as I keep meeting more. But what's an Oshi to you, and who is someone you look up to? Or, I mean, you mentioned Bucks Akuma, but what about your favorite like VTuber that you watch, if you watch any VTubers?
I would have to go with Gargura.
Gargura is your Oshi, yo. Very adequate response, honestly, because there's a big reason why she's so popular. Everyone can learn something about Gargura at some point.
Mainly because of how wholesome she is. And she's she's totes adorbs. I'm sorry, but she is totes adorbs.
She is adorable. Girl has always cheered me up, especially when she becomes unhinged. Yeah, there's moments when she becomes like super hyper, and that gremlin energy can sometimes be very infectious. If you're a streamer, you know what that is. Like I believe you may have that kind of energy sometimes. Like you have your moments where you want to be smooth talk voice. You just like Vox Akuma, but I feel like you have a hidden like unhinged gremlin that comes out of you like a wildcat. Am I mistaken by saying that?
Yeah. No. I can most definitely manifest that kind of energy, especially whenever I'm playing Fortnite or maybe some kind of horror game, or maybe even Devil May Cry 5. I love that game.
That's a game I have to play. You have a very wide variety of taste. I don't feel like I even need to ask you. I have questions on the board usually stands from what are your favorite games, what are your favorite animes, but you've been describing your games little by little as we go along. You have a large variety of gaming. Is that correct? Is that a correct statement?
It is correct.
Okay, awesome. Based. Someone said in chat, based DMC fan. What about anime? I mean, you're a VTuber. Most VTubers like anime, but I'm always surprised when I hear that some VTubers are not that quite into anime. How about it? You have any taste in anime that we can judge?
I'm a really big fan of a few that aren't exactly new. Well, there's one that's I wouldn't say it's too old, but it's definitely not new. The first one I would say would have to be Space Dandy. I love Space Dandy.
Yo, nice taste. Base taste. Very good.
Yeah. And there are a couple of classics that I really do like too. Another one being Trigun, mainly because
I love Trigun too.
the original
big wave.
Trigun.
The OG?
I don't care if anyone disagrees with me, but the original Trigun is the best one.
I mean, that's understandable. I think so too. I think they're okay. So I watched the new one. I end up enjoying it, but it's such a different product than what the original was. And sometimes for some people that can be a bit of a turn off because they took an established story and then instead of remaking it, I mean, they completely shifted a completely different direction with a different story. It was good, but it could have been something unique. I don't know. I guess they just wanted to experiment with their own product. It's like an AU, an alternative universe. If you were another VTuber in an alternative universe, what type of VTuber would you be? Will you still pick a cat or a different cat, or you'll be a completely different species?
I think I would be an alligator.
Alligator? That came out of nowhere. Are you from Florida? No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I think about alligators. I think about Florida memes. Watch out, Chad. We have a Florida man on the stream right now. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I just like alligators.
Aussie? No, that's not an Aussie reference. Alligators are awesome. It's only but very, very niche category, honestly. For VTuber alligators, I've barely met anyone. You're a Florida man, Prim? Hey, yo. Cal, you're also from Florida? We got a lot of people from Florida here. What the heck? We also have a lot of Puerto Ricans because since I speak Spanish, I get a lot of Puerto Ricans in chat as well. But yeah, let's see. Where do we go from here? We're almost near the end of the show. You have been a very, very nice guest. Thank you so much for providing all this time, all this nice positive energy about the VTuber community. And here I ask you a very important question for everyone watching this in the future, and that is to give us some advice about being a streamer and advice of becoming a VTuber.
Well, there are a few pieces of advice I could actually give to those who are new to streaming.
Yeah.
And these are a few things that I've learned from my experience. One of them is to do not fixate on numbers, because by doing that, you're only discouraging yourself. It's preferable that I like to turn off the viewer count and I like to turn off the follower count. Here's the thing. You don't need to look at your live view count. Just keep doing what you're doing. Don't look at that or it'll just discourage you. And of course, it's only normal to lose a few followers while you stream, so if your follower count goes down, don't worry about it. Just keep moving forward. Some people, their preferences change over time. They can even change very quickly at the snap of a finger.
Yeah.
So that's one of them. Second, lower your expectations. Okay, so your first stream, your excuse me.
Yeah,
You have your first stream. It's a decent stream. You averaged maybe 10 viewers. And the next stream you do, it's a lot less than that. And it's going to take a while for you to become Twitch affiliate. You always want to lower your expectations. If you expect nothing, you'll never be disappointed. And third, and this is something that we discussed at the beginning of the show, and that is laugh off scuffed moments. Okay, you're
Yeah.
gonna have a scuffed moment in your stream. It's only natural. All
Yes.
you can really do is just laugh it off, you know? And whether you forget to set the audio settings on your capture card, or you forget what videos you're gonna watch on YouTube while you're just chatting with Chad, it's okay. It's okay. Just keep moving forward. The only way to get it right is to get it wrong.
No, for
Okay, and
sure.
yes. And
Yeah.
lastly, thank your lurkers.
Thank them. Yeah.
Yes.
I keep
Yes.
forgetting to do that.
Lurkers are the backbone of the streams.
Absolutely.
Mine especially. I have people that like to lurk, but they don't like to chat. But you know what? That's okay.
That's
They don't have to
perfect.
chat. They can just watch, just let me
Yeah.
be their background noise. Because let's face it, that's pretty much all we are to them, is we're just background noise.
Yeah. There's a crowd that is very active, but then you notice that, for example, there's probably like 5 or 2 people chatting, but then the number is high. Why are they not chatting? It's not because you're doing something wrong. It's because they're probably chilling with you and they're just vibing with you and they just got you there. That's very important to thank them. I need to. I said I don't do it because it's just that sometimes my routine is like off the walls when I'm doing like streams that are not like this. And when you know what I mean, I just like to play and come out when whoever is there. I thank them at the end probably, but at the same time, it's like it's just I'm still learning. I'm still learning a lot from this little Vtuber journey. And I'm so glad that people like you, are able to remind me all the stuff that I gotta think about. Even you mentioning the whole like the number stuff is something that I tell the people do. But sometimes I don't like to take that advice. Someone recently told me, saying you may be a little obsessed with numbers. I'm like, I'm like kind of, but at the same time, I'm still happy. I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna stream. I'm just gonna have fun. And the whole thing about lowering your expectations, that is chef kiss. That is actually very absolutely true. Like some people come into this knowing about the VTuber industry, VTuber culture in general, and they feel like they need to have like an impressive debut or an impressive everything. And it's like, maybe at your own pace, take your practice, lower your budget as well. Some people think, oh, I can't stream because I don't have a Shy Lily model that costs $10K or $20K. I'm like, no, you are you are starting.
And funny thing is, like, as you probably can I get a I'm sorry for asking, but can I give a shout out to my rig mama?
Hell yeah. This is the moment where you have to give a shout out to as many people as you want. People you need to thank about the VTuber, your VTuber atmosphere or outside the VTuber atmosphere. But go ahead.
My rig mama's name is Noah Athery.
Noah Athery. Okay. Let me search here. You want me to give it out?
_Athery.
Oh, okay. Is she a Twitch streamer, right?
Yes, she is.
Okay. Noah _ how do you spell that? How do you spell the last name?
Hold on a second.
Because I was about to write like an Atari, like the console, like the gaming console. It's like, wait, is that correct? Or is that like ATHI?
Hold on, I got an idea. I
promise you, Chad. I'll have it also in the. There you go. Now Athery, there you go. My ears are just like, okay.
Yeah, she's the one who rigged me this prototype that you all see, and she also rigged me the model that I'm gonna debut in 2 weeks, and she's been doing such an amazing job. She has exceeded my expectations. Like,
let's go.
I love everything about this.
No, awesome. I have huge respect for people who can do art in general. Let me talk about myself, because I feel like I haven't done. I mean, this is your interview, but I need to tell you as well. So when
Go ahead. Go ahead.
it's very in part with the questions and teachings that we're doing at the end. When I became a VTuber, I last year on the month of June, I did not partake in many things like picture editing, video editing, or art in general. And as I've grown to be a VTuber, you know, sometimes you want your assets and sometimes you gotta make them yourself. Not everything has to be paid. And it has been a humbling journey to learn how to do art and the patience that it takes and all the ordeals that artists go through, why they do it so fast, the quality, learning so much stuff that you gotta search through. So yeah, when you're on a journey like this, you're gonna want to like educate yourself in some stuff if you want to like save some money or just save yourself some time. So yeah, I just wanted to share that as advice as well. Learn about your software. Learn about VTube Studio, how to like, you know, fix your movement, or learn about everything in general. We can go on about mentioning every little detail, but about software, but that should cover it all in general. That's good advice. Alrighty. Any parting words for our beloved chat that have been watching you?
Gladly.
Yeah.
You beautiful people, my debut will be Saturday, August 19th, 2023, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I hope to see you beautiful people there. So until then, stay awesome, you beautiful people. Rock on.
Ayo. I gotta say it once again. Your freaking voice is fucking good.
Oh, stop.
I needed to curse on stream. I'm sorry, I can't just keep it to myself. Like, yo, you had someone simping at the beginning of the stream. And it's not just me. It's really good voice. You stay awesome.
Thank you.
All right, chat. This has been another episode of the Vtuber Chat Show. And of course, make sure to follow Sid Calico on all the socials. If they find this video on YouTube, check them out in the description, as I mentioned earlier in the beginning of the video. And see you later, as this will not be the only time I'll be streaming tonight. I'm gonna take some time off, you know, backstage to thank Sid and chat with them for a minute. Yeah, stay smiley, all that positive stuff, yada yada. You got it, Chad. All right, you all have a good night. All right. Wait, this, I keep forgetting this. The last guest recommended me to do like a raid. Do you have any suggestions on who we should raid?
Let me see
take a
who's
quick look.
live.
Yeah, take a quick look. Hold on, everybody. Don't exit the stage yet. I need to keep remembering my routine. Let's do a lovely raid to someone and honor the raid by Sid Calico. Just give me the name on the chat, on Twitch chat. It'll be easier for me to like get it. You know.
Oh. I know someone.
Ayo.
Okay. Hold on.
The rig mama? Oh.
They just started. No, not my rig mama. Someone who is also a really awesome friend. Awesome. Her name is Yumi Hitose. Let me put her in the
Twitch chat.
There we go.
Yumi
That's
Hitose.
her right there.
Awesome. Let me
Also, can I say something pretty cringe really quick?
Yeah.
To the lovely people that followed me during this stream, let me just say, Havoc, Prim, Zomdani, Shadow, thank you for the follow and welcome to the Cal community.
Aw, how wholesome. You're way too wholesome. I hope you enjoy your VTuber debut, that it is absolutely a phenomenal experience, and you keep rocking on.
You too, and same with your community. Thank you.
Yeah, they're very lovely. They may be a bit unhinged when I have the redeems on. I have them scolded for tonight. They didn't leave.
Oh, mine can be pretty hectic when I've got my redeems on.
Alrighty, we're going over the raid. See you in a bit, everyone. Good night. Just in here.